Britain will recognise a Palestine state at the United Nations General Assembly in September if Israel doesn't take steps to end the humanitarian situation in Gaza and end the war. Prime Minister Keir Starmer made the announcement on Tuesday, outlining 4 key conditions for Tel Aviv.
End the appalling situation in Gaza, agree to a ceasefire, and commit to a long-term sustainable peace, reviving the prospect of a two-state solution. And this includes allowing the UN to restart the supply of aid and making clear that there will be no annexations in the West Bank. Meanwhile, our message to the terrorists of Hamas is unchanged and unequivocal. They must immediately release all of the hostages, sign up to a ceasefire, disarm, and accept that they will play no part in the government of Gaza.
Backing the Prime Minister's announcement, Foreign Secretary David Lammy reinforced the message.
His Majesty's government therefore intends to recognise the state of Palestine when the UN General Assembly gathers in September here in New York.
Liberal Democrat leader also, Sir Ed Davey, welcomed Starmer's announcement as a crucial step, but urged the government to act without delay. And more than 255 MPs, including more than half of Labour's parliamentary party, have signed a letter urging unconditional recognition of a Palestinian state. However, Israel's government has firmly rejected the UK's position. The Israeli Foreign Ministry accused Britain of pandering to domestic political pressure and rewarding Hamas. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu condemned the move as dangerous appeasement, warning it would embolden terrorism at Israel's borders. US President Donald Trump also criticised Starmer's approach, suggesting it incentivises extremist groups and undermines prospects for peace.
Well, you could make the case that you're rewarding people, that you're rewarding Hamas if you do that, and I don't think they should be rewarded. So I'm not in that camp, to be honest. We'll let you know where we are, but I am not in that camp.
Mr. President,
because if you do that, you really are rewarding Hamas, and I'm not about to do that.
Starmer's decision comes after last week, when France became the first G7 nation to announce it would formally recognise a Palestinian state in September, adding that to international pressure for a resolution to the Gaza conflict. However, not all European powers are aligned. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz stated that Germany has no immediate plans to follow suit, arguing that recognition should be one of the last steps on the path to a two-state solution. Globally, around 139 countries already recognise Palestinian statehood. In 2024, Spain, Ireland and Norway joined that list, aiming to increase diplomatic pressure and support a ceasefire in Gaza. Though Palestinian representatives currently hold limited rights at the United Nations, their statehood is recognised by numerous international bodies, including the Arab League. Meanwhile, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza continues to worsen. UN agencies have described the situation as man-made mass starvation, blaming the Israeli government for restricting aid deliveries to the territory. Israel denies the allegations, stating that no restrictions exist and that there is no starvation in Gaza.